Hey guys, B-Man here. Welcome to today's video. Today, we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is the Black Ops Tribute event, and I've got the best way that you can just complete this AFK. So you can just leave your console and you can go away, come back, and you've got the event complete. Then you can just jump in and you can enjoy the cool items from the event. So the cool items like the cool new death machine, we'll jump in game, we'll have a little look at that when we're in game 2. We've got the nail gun, we'll also check that out in game 2. You get the cool John Black Ops skin, which is an all black one, pretty much they're going to be a meta skin for Warzone, so you want to make sure you get that. You're also going to get the cool rounds for the C9, turning it into like the MP5 from back in the days, which is cool. And you get the scam item there, thermite, that they actually took away from us that we already had. And even after you unlock this, unfortunately they're actually still completely scamming us, and they're not giving access to our paid skins for it. So we come into here and you see it's unlocked, but it says I've got 0 skins for this and I can't use my 3,000 COD point skin that I brought for that, guys, which sucks. So they're really still scamming that. I'm really disappointed on them for that. I hope that they end up fixing that, but who knows? There's so much stuff in this game they just remove and they don't bring back in, we can't use, so who knows if they ever will. But it sucks. But as you see here, I can't use my cool thermite skin that I own for this. But with that said, that's one downside. But guys, I'm going to get in and we're going to show you guys how to go AFK with the JETGUN glitch in Zombies to be able to complete the event fully AFK. So you guys know the deal. Get down there if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Tell those algorithms that you like XP videos. We'll have a quick word from about today's sponsor and then we'll get straight into this, guys. If you want to unlock Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos in Black Ops 6, or grind them extremely quickly in bot lobbies, be sure to check out MitchCactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you with weekly events and rare bundle codes for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Browse their 1,500 verified Trustpilot reviews and thousands of personalized vouchers. They're the go for all your things Call of Duty. Use code BMAN for 5% off, and thanks MitchCactus for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, we're over in Zombies and I already have the cool blueprint. If anybody that's wondering how they can pull this blueprint for the nail gun free, if you already know and you follow my other tutorials that show you how to pull blueprints, you can pull the blueprint from, if you start with this gumball edition of the XM4, you'll be able to... Game just crashed on it. You'll be able to pull the blueprint of the new nail gun, guys. Okay, to do the infinite JETGUN glitch, you will need the augment on your Ether Shroud Void Sheath augment. Now, as you see here, I have got it ticked and it's locked. If you do not have it unlocked yet, you're able to actually equip it from a buddy. If you have access to an account, a friend's account who has it unlocked, you're able to actually just go along and equip it off their account. So we'll show you right here me doing that before we get into here. So now, as you see here, this account no longer has the Void Sheath equipped, right? All we need to do is bring in player 2, being the account that has Void Sheath already unlocked for you, and all you need to do is bring that account in as player 2. Now obviously this will only work, this part of the glitch will only work on a new gen console because you have to be able to split screen. So bring in player 2, they have the augment unlocked. Then with player 2 you go to the weapons tab. Then with player 1, the one that's trying to equip the augment that does not have it unlocked, you go into the augments tab. You go into here and then you will see they have access now. Player 1 has access to equip player 2's augment. They equip the augment and now player 1 now has player 2's augment. It's that simple. You can back your friend's account back out of the game. That's all you needed them there for. Now player 1 has that augment equipped and everything, guys. It's just that simple and it's easy. It's simple as. They now come along and there they have Void Sheath equipped in there, and they can now go along and do the JETGUN glitch. Now the other requirement to be able to do the JETGUN glitch is obviously you need Ether Shroud, but you can dupe that as well with the dupes. If you don't know how to dupe, go and check my other dupes out. And same with the melee weapon, you need an akimbo melee weapon. So the katanas is a really good one as well. So go along and get the katanas into your class, Ether Shroud and the augment Void Sheath on your Ether Shroud, and you're ready to go. Okay, here we are here. Here's the cool nail gun. Now this is the blueprint. You'll be able to pull it again with the XM4 gumball blueprint. You'll be able to use that to pull this. This blueprint here has got traces and cool death effects, so it's a pretty cool gun. The nail gun's decent. It's good for hip firing. The ADS sucks because it kind of just blinds you because of how solidly it takes up. It's hard to actually see what you're shooting at, in my opinion, so I don't like it, but it is each to their own. We'll check out how it is. So this is the JETGUN here, guys, and we'll get in and I'll just go along and we'll get to the point of building the JETGUN. So I'm actually not going to skip through this because in the past I've had a lot of people commenting on my videos saying that they want someone to show them how to go through and build the JETGUN, so we might as well quickly go to that. So that's what today's video is. We're going to have a look, we're going to try out this weapon while we go through. I'll show you guys how I obtained the JETGUN and everything, and while we're at it we'll also pack-a-punch this. We'll have a look at this pack-a-punch and we will test out the death machine at some point as well. This gun, in my opinion, the nail gun, in my opinion, is just a budget Tanto. It's like got the fire rate and the accuracy of a Tanto. It's got like the damage values of a Tanto, but you don't have all the cool attachments options that a Tanto has. So in my opinion, it's not a good weapon. It's just a rip-off poor version of the Tanto. That's my take of this nail gun. For zombies. So we come through this way. And we need to get the water valve. So we make our way straight through here. And we make our way to the water valve. Through here, past Juggernaut. And we pick up the water valve from here. Now this is why we bring in a decoy grenade on our loadout, because for this step here, to make it easier to get the water valve completed. Now also, don't panic to get this rush to get this water valve done. Use this to be able to get yourself some salvage while you're at it. So take your time killing them off as they come and don't rush through this. Don't panic to get this done too fast, because the more that spawn, the more salvage you get, which you're going to need to be able to get your mutant cannon or whatever it's called. So you just keep them like this, just go around. It's not a hard thing to do, just keep herding them up. And almost farm them. Almost until they stop spawning. Finish it without ether shroud. Simple as, easy as. And now we got heaps of salvage. That's why we took so long to do it, was just farming up the salvage. Now that we've got heaps of salvage, we're good to go. So now we just need to go along and get the key. And we're only on round 5. Come up here. And we got to go and kill the groundkeeper. So he should spawn. We'll just come up here. There he is. Groundkeeper.
That must have been Dennis.
Got the key.
Church groundskeeper. Good guy. Seems lucky to stick around in the end, though. Wonder what the key's for.
And we're to go to the shed.
All
Go
right,
to the shed and pick up this item.
you've been keeping locked up in here.
Then we gotta head down this way.
The hell did Riffle plan to do with that?
And we need 1250 salvage. Mangler cannon? Use it to open that door. And we loot up these little packs until we find this.
Jack,
There's multiple packs you gotta loot up.
I think that's everything we need.
And then we
for the
take
JETGUN.
this and we go and
Let's head
build the
back to
jet gun.
motel and slap this thing together. Is that a design for a weapon? Looks like you already found some of the parts. Rusted dime model 23, huh? Definitely not Janet's sanctioned. But that
Now, for the jet gun glitch, it's really simple, really easy. All that you need to do is you need to have the merely akimbo weapon. You need Ether Shroud with the Void Sheath augment, and that is it. And obviously you need the jet gun. So you have the jet gun out in your hand. Then what you do is you activate your Ether Shroud with the Void Sheath. And right before the Ether Shroud runs out, you want to be swinging your melee weapon. So using the melee swing. And then swing the jet gun once it pulls out. Then fire. Then it will just keep firing. You only tap fire, you don't have to hold the fire. Now, say you want to pick something up like this right here. I want to pick that up. I can now melee with the jet gun to stop it firing. I can interact to pick this up, and then I can tap fire again and start it firing again. Now, if you want it to do the insta kill, you can hold a lethal. The best lethal to hold is a thermite grenade. So what you need to do is you need to have your settings, your tap to interact. You need to come to your settings, your combat, your equipment behavior. You need that to be toggle. So like you just seen, I just threw my lethal. Instead of just throwing it when you tap it, all it's going to do is it's going to hold it in your hand, and then you will start doing the damage of that lethal. So you'll see right here, we've got this lethal right here. We can go along and melee, pick up the lethal, and then we can hit our fire again to reactivate it. And then we can just press our lethal and it will hold our lethal. And now we're doing the lethal's damage. It's real simple, really easy, and you can go around doing this. Then all you need to do is you want to make sure you open up all doors on the map, and then you want to come to this point here. You want to be right as close to the wall as you can. You want to line up as close as possible to here, and you want to be pushing towards the wall, and you want to get it to line up so that the wall cuts half the picture off. And then you know you're in the right positioning. You point your cursor right here like this, and you just go AFK. You don't need macros or absolutely anything, and you can just go AFK right through round 200 if you like, and you'll have no issues. Go and turn on the rage inducer beforehand, and everything will just come here and it will just die. Mega abominations, mangulas, and everything, guys. This is absolutely broken. Everything will just come here and die. Now, if you are here and you're using this, make sure you're using a thermite grenade, not a sticky one like you see me using here. I'm only using this just for the video, and I've already completed the event, so I'm not doing it for the XP. But with that said, guys, this is how you do it and how you set it up and everything. And also make sure that you open this door here as well and everything. And keep in mind, your ability right here is not only killing front on, you're actually killing front and back. So things behind you also die. So you see everything coming up behind us right here is just dying from behind us too. You're actually AoE front and back. So don't be confused and think that it's just front. Now with that said, look, you can melee to stop it, and then you can interact to open things, drink your perk or whatever, and then you just fire again to reactivate it, pull out your lethal, and you can go back to the glitch. So now we've got that open. Make sure you have everything open up. But with that said, let's get out there. Now I want to go out there. I want to pack a punch my weapon, my nail gun, and stuff like that. So we're going to go along. We're going to pack a punch the nail gun right now, and we'll see what the nail gun's like pack a punched. Whoa, pack a punch nail gun gets 100 clip. That's on. That's a way better clip size, way better than the 15. Okay, so we pack a punch the nail gun for 100 clip. It becomes a lot more viable. Try out this death machine, please. Where's a mangler? There's one. Wow. Death machine just mows everything down. It's awesome. Whoa. And max ammo doesn't give you ammo on the death machine, unfortunately. Okay, now we've got this here, the Mega Abomination. We've got a blue PAP 2 nail gun. We'll test against it. I don't know. Oh, it destroys the eye. Wait, did that kill it? How did that kill it so fast? Not bad. But we are blue pack 2 on round 15. Took out that Mega pretty easily. Yeah, so it's not a bad gun. It's just pretty much a Tanto. Broken record, yep. In my opinion, it's just pretty much a Tanto. Shoots like a Tanto. Same fire rate and everything is a Tanto in my opinion. Yeah, same sort of damage values as a Tanto. Practically a Tanto, guys. And the death machine. That thing's awesome. It scales with the rounds and it just pretty much beams through absolutely everything. The death machine is a beast. Too bad you can't re-ammo it up though. So yeah guys, and obviously we've got the JETGUN glitch, and all you need to do again is have the entire map. You want to make sure you open up all doors on the map, and then you just want to come to the bank here and you just want to go AFK at this bank here. So you come along to here and you'll activate your ether shroud with your void sheath, and then you'll just merely use the melee button, so R3 on controller, not your trigger, and then you, after it swaps back to your JETGUN, swing the JETGUN once and then pull the trigger and it will start doing it. And then all you want to do is pull your lethal, so you're holding your lethal out, and make it the thermite lethal, not the sticky one like you see here, because then you get much more medals, so you get lots more XP from that. Then you want to come along and be right next to the wall like I am here, and you want to go along to the point where the wall cuts off half the picture frame. Put your cursor here and you'll be sweet. You can go AFK and everything, guys. So you guys know the deal. Get down there if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Tell those algorithms you guys love XP. And of course, have an awesome day. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. B-Man out.